Here is a typical lunch that I pack for my boys. First, I start with veggies. They really like carrots and cucumbers, so I'll go with that. For fruit, today I'm doing pineapples and strawberries, and then always a little something sweet. I'm going with a Simple Mills chocolate chip cookie, and then for the main course, we're doing a wrap. I start with a tortilla, add some hummus, lettuce, and some turkey meat, and then I swear I think my kids are the only kids on the planet ages 6 and 8 that like artichoke hearts, so we're gonna go with that too. I cut the wraps in half, add them to their lunch boxes, and then for a little extra protein, I add a Chomps meat stick, cut that in half, and then we're good to go. We've got carbs, protein, and fat, and this way my kids do not come home hangry, and that is a mom win for me. Let me know if you want more ideas.
Let's pack a lunch for my particular kid, and today she's having something that she's been telling me she doesn't want for a long time. Starting off with her sandwich. I'm at the end of this loaf. I'm glad we used it up quickly this week. And I think this is the second sandwich this week that I've taken out the lettuce to put on the sandwich and gotten distracted and forgot. So just some ham and cheese today, and she said she is off her mustard train. She was explaining to me this morning how she's just lost the taste for it. I didn't cut all the crust off because I wanted her to give it a try again today, and her dad stole the rest of the crust. For a while now, she's been telling me she doesn't like peanut butter, but when I asked if she wanted me to do a little version of Ants on a Log today, she actually said yes. Always continues to prove my point to never stop offering. But I think the idea of having M&Ms on there enticed her a little bit more to try it. For her fruit today, I'm giving her an orange. I went ahead and peeled it for her just so she doesn't have to take the time to do it during lunch so that she has more time to eat. And finishing up with a Rice Krispie treat and lemonade. My husband and I are headed away for the weekend, so in her note, I wrote how much I was going to miss her. But let's see if you can figure out today's riddle. What do you call a snail on a ship? Go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I hope that you all have a particularly good day.
Let's make my daughter's birthday lunch. Her birthday was actually yesterday, but she had an early dismissal and didn't get to eat lunch at school, and she requested to have the lunch today. I was going to make it for her anyway, but especially since she requested it, I obviously wanted to do that for her. This sandwich is something I saw on Pinterest like years ago. I think it's called fairy bread. It's basically some type of spreadable something. I did peanut butter Nutella because that's her favorite type of sandwich, and you just put the sprinkles on. I did the shape of a 9 because she turned 9, and it turns out so stinking cute. I have cookie cutter numbers, so that's what I use for that. I'm just cutting her strawberries into little hearts. I'm getting like a Pinterest mom, but like with no talent for creativity and craft. So the sandwich is about as far as my creativeness can go. Not artistic, nothing like that. So adding these little party hats is pretty much all I could do. I added in a little buntini from Nothing Bundt Cakes. She wanted those for her cake last night, so I grabbed those and we had some left over. I threw one in here with her cantaloupe and her strawberries. She also requested boba tea that she had left over that my sister bought her, so I put that in one of these little reusable Amazon water bottles, and she's going to love this lunch. So simple, but she'll remember. Let's pack my second grader's lunch. There are 22 days of school left, guys. Hanging on by a thread, packing these lunches and getting people out the door in the morning, but we're gonna make it because that's not that long left. Typically always go to Costco on Sundays because my husband likes to go too, so I wait for him in the weekend. Also, the free samples are on the weekends, duh. My daughter loves their Caesar salads, the chicken Caesars that you can buy like at the to-go counter. Typically we'll buy the salad so that she can pack it for lunch at school the next day because it's a really good cold lunch. Using my B-box container, and I have the little ice pack under the salad to try and keep it fresh, the rotisserie chicken and the croutons on the side so they don't get mushy or soggy. A little cutie orange with a little part of it peeled so that she can peel the rest herself, but it also stays fresh. She loves the Costco brand Chewy bars, and I don't think they're so bad either, so we've been buying those. And I put that in here just as a little extra in case she needed something and was still hungry. You guys saw my last lunch packing video. You know I'm trying to limit the amount of sugar I'm putting in her lunch because I just feel like it's a lot, so I feel like this was a very good lunch. I've been buying these B-box containers for a while, and they recently sent me the lunch one, and I love it, and it fits perfectly inside her Pottery Barn lunchbox. I'm throwing in an extra ice pack because she said her locker's been warm, and warm salad would be disgusting. That's it for today. Happy Monday.
Here's my daughter's bento box lunch, and it's all Barbie themed. First, I dyed chicken feet in beet juice. Watch her crunch on these at the end of the video. Then I cut ground beef into heart shapes. Next, I'm giving her chicken hearts, one of her favorites, plus beef kidney to keep her strong and healthy, cranberry goat's milk because it's pink and dairy free, canned salmon for omega-3s to make her skin glow like Barbie, and my homemade antioxidant bites. Learn the recipe in my recipe ebook on my website. And finally, half a strawberry. Riley just turned 3 years old this year. If you want to learn how to be the best pet parent you can be, order my ebook bundle on KaylaKowalski.com.
Let's make lunch for my first grader. Yes, she asked for everything I'm about to pack her, and no, I will not stop giving her exactly what she wants. She is almost 7, so no, she does not need her grapes cut up. We've never had issues or anything like that. I only give her 3 carrots because usually she doesn't eat them until after school anyway. Some of you didn't like how much ranch I gave her, so I hope this is just enough to piss you off. I also gave her some yogurt because that's what she asked for. I've never seen so many adults have such a fit over a child not having meat in their lunch, but today she wanted roast beef, so there you go. As always, have the day you deserve. Bye!
Let's pack today's school lunch for my teenage son. Well, if he's a teenager, can't he just pack his own lunch? Shush, Kevin and Karen. So I asked Josiah if he wanted me to start making him some lunches since I would notice he would drive home for lunch. And everything right now is so expensive. I'm just gonna start making him his lunches. That way he can save his lunch money and he can, I don't know, buy something cool or maybe even take Natalie out on a cool date. So he's always getting the Lunchables at Winco, the one that comes with the sandwich, the chips, and the cookies. So I was like, let me just make him that for lunch right now. But I'm gonna make him a Big Papa sandwich. That way he can share with whoever it is he hangs out with. Don't buy the little small bags of chips. I think that's a whole waste of money. So I just put some chips in a Ziploc bag and added a little sauce of Valentina. And then I just wrapped a couple of cookies. I decided to also add something super quick for breakfast. That way he doesn't go on an empty stomach to school in the morning. So I just did a little bit of yogurt and granola. I underestimated the size of the sandwich. This box was useless. I had to order him something from Amazon. For his drink, I added a protein coffee and a sparkling water. And that is it, guys. Bye! Crawfish, shrimp, corn, potato, a boiled egg, and this is what her crawfish boil looks like. And spoon, butter sauce for dipping, fresh cut up pineapple, Chobani cookie dough, 2 string cheese, 2 Capri Sun, an ice pack, pretzel crisp, concha, pretzels, her note, her Tic Tacs, her hand wipes, AirPods, ice cream keychain, butterfly ice,
Okay.
said she's coming over here today.
Welcome back. It is day 8 of packing my son's lunch for school every day. Now, if you've been here a while, you know that my son thinks that he is Spider-Man. When he's not in his Spider-Man costume, he is Peter Parker, and you will address him as such. So I was so excited for lunch today because my stuff from Amazon finally came. Today, he'll be having a Spider-Man tortilla sandwich. I use this cutout that I got from Amazon and some edible markers. Now, if you would have told me that I was going to be doing arts and crafts at 7 in the morning, baby, I would have said you was lying. But you know what? I got up super early to get it done because I knew that this was something that would make my son smile. The strawberries are cut in half to look like Spider-Man's head, and then I melted some marshmallows and some butter to make some spider webs on top of this brownie. I think I smiled the whole time I was making this lunch because everything just turned out so freaking cute. Now, I drove to 15 different stores to find these spider gummies and Spider-Man fruit snacks. Do y'all kids not like Spider-Man no more? Because why aren't they in stores? I don't understand. I don't know, but I was dedicated to this lunch, so it was a must that I found it. So I found this ice tray at Michael's, and the spiders and the spider webs were so freaking cute. I originally tried to do strawberry jello in that, and it did not work out. Right here, I was like, well, why does he not have a Spider-Man lunchbox? But then I thought about it. He's in between those stages where he likes more than one character, so he got Bluey. This is how everything turned out. Make sure you guys come back for more ideas. Welcome back. It is day 16 of packing my son's lunch for school every day. Y'all, why is today a field trip? Now, they done sent a letter home for parents like me who just do extra. And they said, keep it simple. Pack your child a lunch that is able to be thrown away when they are done. It said completely disposable. I almost cried because I don't even do no little ugly lunch. I still did a little extra. I couldn't send him to the pumpkin patch without a pumpkin. Now, this brown paper bag gave me a little bit of nostalgia. I just could not believe I was packing my son's stuff in little sandwich bags, and he couldn't believe it either. When I gave him his lunch, he said, Mama, what is this? I said, well, this is what they told me I had to pack, son. He got some star-shaped PB&J. He got some grapes, an orange, some goldfish, and a fruit roll-up. Now, let me rant real quick because I'm one of those parents that like to be a part of everything that their kid is involved in. So I always sign up for the field trips, right? Why they do a raffle this year? And guess who didn't get picked? Me. And guess who was pissed and was like, dang, I don't even want him to go? Me. But I still sent them because it ain't even about me. It's about him. Now, I know this ain't the lunch that we used to, but here's how everything turned out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's how everything turned out. Come back for more ideas.
Let's make lunch for my girl. I got her this new lunchbox and I'm obsessed. You can keep things hot or cold with the thermos. It's amazing. I'm taking a small cucumber, peeling and slicing it up. I also am going to be extra today and use the shape cutters and make them into hearts and stars. This is her last packed school lunch for a while, so I wanted to make it fun and give her all of her favorite things. How the thermos activates is you boil some water, pour it into the container, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so it can get hot. While that's heating up, I'm working on getting her mac and cheese in the microwave, getting all of the other stuff prepped. This lunchbox also comes with a divider, so it's really great to separate things. I'm putting in some graham crackers, gummy bears, and Starburst for her dessert. On the left side, I put her cut up cucumbers. I even sliced up some pita breads. I'll include some hummus. Poured out the hot water, took out the mac and cheese. These are great because they only take about 2 minutes in the microwave and she loves them. I know the process, but don't come for me or I will block you. You twist the cap on, you put it in, and it's good to go. I put some cute little flower picks in to make it more festive. And to continue being the health conscious mom that I am, I even included a side of snap peas with her favorite dip. For her drink today, I included Capri Sun. I just feel like this is a staple that every child needs to have growing up. Lastly, threw in some crackers, filled her water bottle. She said, Mom, no room temp water for me. If I have any shot at being Elsa, you gotta include the ice.
Make my kids' school lunch with me.
wings. And this is what her lemon pepper wings look like. A peach juice. Mama V sour gushers. A concha. Beef crisp. Oreo yogurt. Applesauce. 2 string cheese. Veggie sticks. Her AirPods. Her Tic Tacs. Her note. Her keychain.
Pack 4 lunches with me for my 4 kids. Whenever the kids are hungry and they want something hot but quick to eat, I always make them cheese quesadillas with chips and salsa because we always have tortillas, cheese, salsa, and chips in our house. But I haven't made it for them for lunch for school in a little bit, so that's what we're making today. I like to hand shred the cheese. I know it's extra work, but I don't like the little powdery stuff that's on pre-shredded cheese. While the quesadillas are cooking, I'm getting everything else ready for the lunch bag, including boiling the water so I can get the thermoses activated. I will leave the boiling hot water sitting in the thermos for about 10 minutes, and during that time I will fill up the Omi cups with salsa. We are loving the Omi cups mostly because of the fun colors. They fit perfectly in the Omi box, and they're also spill-proof. We used it yesterday and no yogurt got out. With the salsa, they're also getting chips, and they're the pumpkin-shaped tortilla chips. They are so cute. I found it at Publix. And of course, their sweet treat. These are from Target, and they're like little pumpkin cookies. They're really good. And then now I'm cutting up their strawberries, and then I'm also going to give them a handful of grapes as well. While I'm doing all of this, I'm like back and forth between here on the counter and then at the stove cooking the quesadillas. But now that they're finally finished and the thermoses are done activating, I'm going to put paper towel at the bottom and then cut the quesadillas. I originally cut them in little triangles, but I realized that there wasn't that much space to do triangles. So then I started cutting them into mini triangles and then little squares for the rest of them. Yesterday, I had packed the kids a pancakes with the sausage. The sausage was wrapped around in the foil, but I asked them, was it still hot when you went to eat it at lunch? And they said that it was very, very warm. Not like hot to where it burned their mouth, but warm enough to where it was enjoyable. And that was 4 hours later, so that's really good. But I'm giving the kids their protein shake and milk, and then a Z-bar and a yogurt. And now to pack it all up, I'm using the Pottery Barn lunch bag. I absolutely love this lunch bag because it is so roomy. It fits the Omi box, and you know the Omi box is not small, but it fits that, the ice pack, all the things. I pack lunches every single day, so make sure you follow for daily lunches.
It's Thursday, and I just found out my kids don't have school next week, so now I'm looking forward to Friday even more than I normally would. For today's lunch, I pulled out these frozen chicken nuggets from my freezer, and I'm putting them in the oven, so if you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to make it. I am not telling you what to pack your kids for lunch. I am showing you what I packed mine. For the girls, I gave them Cozy Shack rice pudding, and for Max, I gave him yogurt, and let's make sure I don't put it in the wrong places like I did last time. I filled up my thermoses with hot water to warm them up. And for their snacks, I'm giving them these Pop-Tart bites. They really liked Pop-Tarts last time, so I think these bites will also do the job. For something salty, I'm giving them these little pretzels. For their fruit, I'm cutting up some oranges. No matter what fruit I do, they will eat it completely, and I'm very proud of that. Emma and Milana have snack time in school, so let's just get that out of the way while the chicken nuggets are still cooking. I usually don't break my head over what to pack for a snack. I gave them the same thing I gave them for lunch, just smaller portions. Today I gave them pretzels and oranges. The chicken nuggets are ready, so I wiped down the thermoses, and here they are. I put a napkin at the bottom of each thermos just so it collects all the moisture and the chicken nuggets will not be all smushy. This will be it for today's lunch, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you want to see my morning routine, come back in a little bit. Bye.
Last night I asked the kids if they wanted to get hot lunch or if they wanted me to make their lunch because they've been on a hot lunch kick lately. And hot lunch was orange chicken and rice today. And, you know, my kids are picky eaters, right? I mean, my son is a little bit more adventurous than my daughter. He'll at least try a bunch of stuff, and he's really been liking the hot lunch lately. But when I told them that the lunch was orange chicken and rice, they both were like, hell no, please make me a lunch. My daughter just had the usual, like, home-style Lunchables with pepperoni and all that. But my son wanted me to draw a picture on his sandwich, so I thought I'd show you guys that. He's been talking a lot lot about this character called Crafty in Minecraft lately, so that's what I drew on his sandwich. He's also gonna get some pretzels, grapes, turkey jerky sticks, and then some candy corn because it's like his favorite candy right now. I grab his note and napkin and he's all set. I hope you guys have a great day.
Good morning, it's Tuesday. I know the week just started, but I'm already counting down the days until Friday. Let's pack today's lunch together. For something sweet, I'm giving them Pop-Tarts. Last time we went to the store together, Max wanted them, and they've been sitting in my pantry ever since, so it's time to put them to a use. Every time I give them something sweet, I like to give them something salty, so goldfish it is. For something healthy section, I'm giving them almonds. And for their fruit, I cut out oranges today. I feel like how much I try or not try, I will still get negative comments about my lunches are not being too healthy. But just an FYI, I don't claim that they are. Anyway, for the nice people who are watching, let's get started on Emma and Milana's snack. They're getting oranges and also a piece of Pop-Tart. For their main lunch, I'm making them peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And you guys already know, every time I make these, it's because I have nothing else planned. So here it is. It's funny because I felt like I had all the ingredients, but I did not check. So these are the last slices of bread that I had. They will have to eat the end pieces, so I'm trying to make it fair between Emma and Milana because now I know Max will not eat it for sure. And that will be it for today's lunch. You can find these lunch boxes on my Amazon storefront. I have it linked in my bio. Come back in a little bit to watch my morning routine. Bye.
Let's make lunch for my 19-year-old senior in high school. Start with a lunchbox. Now what I really want to do is I want to pack all her food in this. But since I'm trying my hardest to not be the embarrassing parent, yes, I'll make them in clear Tupperware bowls. You want dinos, sharks, or clear ones?
The clear one.
So my dad was here and he made chicken cutlets and there's only 2 left. These are like a commodity in this house. And so do you want just one or do you want both of them?
Both of them.
That a girl. Do you want me to put the rice in this container or do you want me to put it in a separate container?
The same one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Save some dishes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these chicken cutlets in half. We're gonna stack them on top of each other like this. And then we're gonna put the rice on this side. Like this. Oh. If I put it in here, there's not gonna be room for anything else. But I noticed I can take this like shell out. Are you okay with me taking the hard part out and it just being the cooler part? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. So now it's perfect. Plenty of room for something else. Okay, how about this? Should I put mayo in here?
Yeah.
Let me close it up. Let's do it. In case you're like, why are you putting mayo in her lunch? Because in this house, we eat mayonnaise with our chicken cutlets. And me, I even eat red wine vinegar with my chicken cutlets, but, and yes, I have a new mayo, it's in the closet. We're gonna pack a Trader Joe's vanilla non-fat Greek yogurt. And of course you have to have granola with your yogurt. And if you haven't tried this almond butter granola from Trader Joe's, you're really missing out. It's delicious. Kiddo, pick some chips. What do you want?
The Cheetos.
Cheetos? Okay. The puffy ones or the crunchy ones?
That one.
Those ones? Okay. You want a second bag? You want popcorn?
It's too much.
Okay, just this. We're using this Double Good delicious popcorn. So do you want sweet and salty or just straight up sweet?
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty, good call. Sweetie, you salty. It all fits rather nicely. We got the chicken, the rice, popcorn, the yogurt, the granola, the mayo. Got the cheese puffs on top. Bam. Lunch is packed. Fill her up with water. Put in the fridge overnight. Ice or no ice?
Ice.
Ice, yeah. Water, ice. To the fridge it goes till tomorrow morning. And a fork. I always almost forget silverware. Now we're ready to go.
Here's what my kids are having for lunch. I made golden fried rice, which is a type of fried rice where you coat the rice with egg yolks before stir frying. I used wax paper to line the lunch boxes for easy cleaning, especially when you are packing greasy food. We have some leftover grilled wings, all drums because we ate all the flats last night. They're also having some mixed veggies. Here we have a cherry plum. It's bigger than a cherry, smaller than a plum. Cut it in half crosswise, give it a twist, then use a knife to hold the seed and give it another twist. This way you can maximize the space in the lunchbox and add more instead of adding them whole. For something sweet, here we have some mini bundt cakes, one birthday cake, and one chocolate, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.
Packing my daughter's lunchbox. Some Cheetos. Noodles. Donut. Some chili. Her favorite chocolate. M&M's. A few more. Something to drink.
Let's pack my kids' lunch. Cheese sandwich, cheesy sandwich. You get an Oreo. You get Oreo. You get a different kind of Oreo. You get Oreo. We got cheese puffs in this one. Bacon fries for this one. Bacon rashers, whatever. Cheese puffs in this one. Onion rings in that one. Donald Trump, Ed Sheeran, Ron Weasley, David Dickinson. One of these Aldi dupes of Dip and Munch. One for you, child. And you. And you. Jobs are good in.
Hey y'all, pack lunches for my 3 kids in their new bento boxes. I'm so excited to use these. First, for our fruit, we're having blackberries and strawberries. I'm not the kind of mom that has like these fun, creative, innovative lunches. I just pack what my kids' preferences are. And I have one, Liam, he's a little bit more on the particular side and he has some diet restrictions. But this lunch is surprisingly pretty similar. The twins wanted corn, so I boiled a bunch last night. Liam likes carrots, it's the only vegetable he likes, but he can't take hummus to school. So if you know any other like dairy-free options he could dip his carrots in, let me know. Gave them crackers for their charcuterie board like situation. They all like this turkey meat, so I piled it all in there for Liam since he can't have any cheese. And for the twins, this is about as cute as it gets. I got these little like food cutters. I got them while I was perusing Amazon when I had COVID. So I got a set of those. So cute. So I gave them some cheddar cheese. And then I also got these little picks. Liam's getting a lion today. And I saw Liana actually eating hers like with it like as a fork. It was so cute. Liam's obsessed with his new lunchbox with the controllers on it. They all wanted Jello and juice. And this is what they ate. Liam's. And then here's Lael's. And here's Liana's. And that is all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Hello, let's pack my kids' lunch. Don't even know what I did there with the intro, but yeah, let's pack my kids' lunch together. Now, I have to address a few things, right? Obviously, I have got a few new followers following the cake I made for my son's birthday, the Skibbity Toilet one. A lot of you are very, very mad. Very mad indeed. I don't get it. Because to me, I'm just supporting my son. He loves Skibbity Toilet. He loves the whole Titan Speaker Man universe, whatever it is, right? I am happy for him. Let's face it, right? Every single generation has their weird. One thing that we all look back on and go, yeah, that was a bit strange, wasn't it? Anybody remember that crazy frog? He was going around with his ding-dong out on an invisible motorbike, ruined a song as well at the same time. I like that song. Now I've got a frog that is currently singing it in my head over that song. Do you know what I mean? That was our weird. My son's generation's weird is now Skibbity Toilet. There is always that one thing from every generation that is strange. Do you know what I mean? Also, another thing, all the people that think they're so perfect out there judging me for my kids' packed lunches. I am feeding my kids something I know they're going to eat. You're not paying for it. Do not be mad. I hope everyone's having a really good week. There will be more packed lunch videos. I'm sure of that. Those that hate Skibbity Toilet, you do you. Those that hate my packed lunches, go away. And to everyone else, have a really good week. Love ya.
For my daughter's lunch today, we are doing a deconstructed ramen bowl. Now this lunchbox is perfect for this meal because it contains a thermos compartment that will keep the noodles warm. First up are turkey dogs, broccoli, and a pitted boiled egg, and the cutest bottle of soy sauce. The idea being that she can add all of the ingredients to her ramen bowl. It's still spooky season, so we're gonna add some Halloween themed treats, and of course, our spoon and fork. I know some of y'all love to drag my lunchbox ideas, so for clarification, this is a loose interpretation of a ramen bowl, not to be taken literally. My 4-year-old is my harshest critic, so if she loves it, that's all that matters.
Y'all, them kids finally went back to school, come pack their lunch with me. And oh my gosh, this is so random, but y'all tell me why a couple days before school let out, my son came home with a tooth. Not his tooth though. A tooth that he found outside. And he thought in his head, let me pick up this kid's tooth. I don't know who it belonged to, but I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna go put it under my pillow and the tooth fairy gonna give me some money. When he told me his dad that he brought that tooth home, we did not believe him. I was like, nah, it's probably a little rock or something. He pulled it out his backpack and it was like a 5 or 6 year old tooth. What the heck? So if your kid lost a tooth and never got to bring it home, I'm so sorry my son stole it. Well, technically it was more like a finders keeper situation, but still, we're very sorry and embarrassed. And he is 7 years old, so he definitely knows better. Moral of the story, tell your kids that the tooth fairy only pays for their teeth and they know whose belongs to who.
Here's what I'm packing my daughter for lunch for school in Japan today. I don't have to send her lunch every day because she does eat the school catered lunch at least a few days a week. You would think that after being in school here since October that she would request more Japanese food, but nope, whenever I pack her lunch, she asks for either a sandwich, chicken nuggets, or a pizza. She does love rice though, so I packed her a teddy bear shaped rice ball with nuggets and barbecue sauce. I also packed apple slices as well as breadsticks with strawberry cream cheese dip. We'll see how much she eats when I unpack her backpack later. Stay tuned, guys!